Just one tournament remains on the PGA Tour regular season, but no Kiwi has qualified for that. However, on the Women's Tour, it's all New Zealand at the moment. 2005 US Open champion Michael Campbell joins me now to talk all things golf. Michael, what a story, Lydia Ko. Cinderella story is what she calls it. No major for 8 years, and then in a period of 3 weeks, she goes and wins the Olympic gold, which is massive in your country as well as ours because we don't win that many, and then follows it up with the Open.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, I first met Lydia when she was like 12 years old. I remember watching her hit balls on the driving range in Auckland, Wellington, in New Zealand, and she was something special. I knew straight away that sound off the club face. I thought, this kid's going to be really, really good, and she's proven that, you know, to win gold for the first time for New Zealand in golf and then winning a major again at St Andrews, obviously. It's just incredible, but, you know, she's a great kid. You know, I really liked her. I liked her personality. I love her golf game. Her swing's so simple. Mentally, she's strong, and she's bounced back. As you say, it's been a long time for her. I think she peaked very, very quickly. And sometimes when you have success very quickly, there has to be a downtime. And but now she's back again. She's only 29 years old. But when I first met her, I thought, whew, this girl can play.
Yes, and you know, what's remarkable is that there's been 3 Olympics since the golf came back to the Olympic Games. She's completed her set, gold, silver, and bronze. You spoke about the ups and downs, but you think this is now going to give her that push to sort of achieve the sort of success that we've seen Nelly Korda do this year? Because the game's never gone away. It was just about getting that winning momentum back.
Yeah, it's all about momentum, all about confidence, and right now she's flying high right now in confidence. So it wouldn't surprise me if she comes back even next year to win more majors. I think she mentioned she mentioned that she wanted to retire pretty soon, but I don't think so. I think she knows that she's got a lot of left in the tank. I think she's won, what, 4 or 5 majors. I think she can win more, double digits maybe. She's such a talent. She's so down to earth as well, very humble. I spoke to her after her first victory, major victory, and she was very embarrassed. But she's got a good heart, and hopefully she can win more majors.
Okay, I mentioned Nelly Korda, so you got to mention her counterpart on the men's side, who seems to be winning everything. Like you said, double digits, lots of majors. Are you astounded by the way Scotty Scheffler has sort of dominated the men's game this year, and again at the Olympics?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like Tiger-esque, isn't it? I mean, his dominance the last couple of years has been incredible. His record shows that. You know, I was in the era of playing with Tiger at his peak, and I saw something special playing with him in tournaments around the world and majors, and he was very, very special. And you get a guy like Scotty Scheffler comes along, and he's, you know, the last 2 or 3 years it's been incredible what he's achieved. To win all those majors in a short period of time, and to also win a gold medal as well. And the thing I like about Scotty, I met him for the first time this year at Pinehurst, and this year in Pinehurst and at the US Open, and he was so down to earth once again. You know, he was such a lovely guy to me, and I really respected that. He is basically just having fun, you know, because the most important thing to him is his faith in God and also his family. So golf isn't important to him, but he obviously wants to play well. There's no question about that, but it's not the most important thing in his life right now. He's just having fun with it. So having fun and playing any sport really is the key to success.
Yes, well, I saw him before the Olympics. He was actually with his wife and kid at the Louvre, enjoying himself. He gets into, obviously, the Tour Championship this week, 2-shot lead over Xander Schauffele. But at these Olympics as well, we saw a lot of big names missing. Golf is still divided as things stand. So do you believe, as someone has suggested, that perhaps a lot of these victories will have an asterisk against their name, or you think no, that the quality of golf right now is so good that these players will sort of perform even when you get in the others who are on live at the moment?
Yeah, there is that division between golf right now, between LIV and the PGA Tour, the rest of the world. They're trying to sort things out. Obviously, the biggest name missing from the Olympics was Bryson. He should have been in there, but once again, it's new. The golf in the Olympics is very, very new. They're trying to get the rules right. I know they haven't got any world rankings on the LIV. I realise that, but you know, it's sad to see. It's very, very sad to see the division between what's happening in the last couple of years, and hopefully they sort it out. You know, have a big powwow somewhere, have a meeting somewhere to sort this out, because golf doesn't need it. It's suffering right now, and as soon as this is sorted out, the better.
Okay. You played on 2 President's Cup teams. There's a President's Cup coming up in Montreal later in September, perhaps a month from now. Now, the Americans go in as the top dogs as expected, but did Marco Simeone and the way the Europeans took them down, does that sort of give Mike Weir a clue on how to win it only for the second time? Because let's face it, the automatic 6, some big names in there, some Aussies, lots of South Koreans, and there's Hideki as well. Hopefully he's fit.
Well, my own personal experience playing 2 President's Cups, the biggest issue that I see and felt playing those 2 President's Cups was the different cultural differences. You mentioned Japanese, South Korean, Australians. So when you get to a team meeting, how can I say this? It's not gelled together because they don't speak English, some of them. Like Hideki doesn't speak English. So it's quite hard to gel a team together when you got that communication barrier. That's one thing I felt anyway when I was involved with 2 President's Cups. But no question, the quality of the players right now are fantastic, and hopefully they sort that out with the cultural differences, and hopefully give America a good run for its money.
I'm going to ask you a final question. You're here in India for the India Legends Championship. How did Jeev Milkha Singh convince you to come over here? And how do you think this is going to help Indian golf? Because while Indian golfers have won on the European Tour, they've won on the Asian Tour as well. When it comes to the big events, the majors, the PGA Tour, there's still a big gulf. So how does India bridge that gap? Because you come from a country which has a similar kind of a problem. Your main sport is rugby, India's main sport is cricket.
Well, when Jeev asks you to come, you come. You don't ask questions. Absolutely. I think the biggest problem really that I faced when I was growing up in New Zealand is the lack of funds, money. And if somehow the government can direct that money to golf and develop at grassroots, have tens of thousands of kids playing the game, and be funded and be helped with sponsorship, with clubs, with balls, it makes a huge difference. I was lucky enough to get a few of my friends, or my dad's friends, to sponsor me, to buy me silly golf clubs, buy me balls, because we had nothing. You know, I came from very humble beginnings, as you mentioned before. But I was so determined and had a dream to win a major, and that was my ultimate goal. But I needed help, and I think if you just direct some funds or financial help to grow the game with golf academies around India, it's going to help in the long term. It's going to take a long time, 10, 15 years, say, but you know, I think this game of golf is such a wonderful sport, so who knows?
Okay. Michael Campbell, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you enjoy your visit to India, and hopefully you get some good golf going, and we'll come down and see you in a couple of days.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.